See what comes first, the audio or the video? The visual. The visual came first. So the audio came after. So maybe I gotta go the other way. Alright. Hey, I'm just troubleshooting here. This is one of the things I wanted to do at the top of the show. Let's go 1 millisecond. Oh, wait, no, not that. That's not what I want. Oops. So this is going to change. Let's go 6 milliseconds. So 0.6 milliseconds. What? 6? That's pretty close. Yeah, I'd say we're... Yeah.
I found an emergency house.
What? What?
I found you.
Is it working?
Yes, there's an emergency house. It's broken down, and I'm gonna help it fix back up. Bye. How did that repeat? There's someone there staring at me. The enemy looks like red
Audio's too
headphones,
fast now.
earbuds, and black shirts, red socks, and blue shoes, and one pair of
Gonna go to
skinny
3 milliseconds.
one, and he has crazy hair. Bye. What's that? I don't know what I repeated.
And I may have been fine the first time around. It's just that someone mentioned there was a slight delay the other day, so I thought I would tweak it.
Bye. Repeat. Roger that.
Yeah, it's still a little fast. Maybe I shouldn't have tweaked anything to begin with. Or I need to go slightly slower. Let's just go 1 millisecond. Now I'm just 1 millisecond off. Just 1. Audio was slow. Okay, so sometimes just troubleshooting this stuff is just challenging, to say the least. And then Jedi's having fun. Audio's still fast. Let's go to a negative 0.1.
Do you have a broken
Or
house?
negative 1.
Do you have a broken
Or just a
house that
1.
broke down?
What?
Do you have a broken house that broke
No, I'm testing the audio.
down? Why are you cold?
What?
Why are you cold instead?
Easy.
It's for pretend.
Oh, okay. Thank you. This is just pretend. This isn't pretend. Ah, man. So. So I'm trying to think it how it's got to go. And honestly, it may have been fine because I noticed it was off the other day, and I'm not sure if there's a better way of doing this. And there probably is a better way. I'm just not good at production. That's not too bad. Bad. Yeah? Good? Bad? That's closer to where it needs to be. In these advanced tests. I ultimately, If no one complains, I'm happy. Hey, people wanted tech talk. This is tech talk. Theoretically. As we wait for people to filter in, right? This is a good top of the show production run through, checking, testing. It's pretty close. It's not bad. Trying that. Yeah. Audio is fast. Dude, I don't understand how all this works. Like, at one moment it's fine, and then I adjust something, and then suddenly nothing's fine again. Ah! You know what I should do is I should just, like, drop it back down to, like, 0 again and see if anybody says anything. Yeah, so if I'm close, I'm close. It's kind of like 3D printing. You know? So, Deviously Mango, someone had mentioned something when I used a new mic that there were some sync issues. It seemed to be relatively minor. And so I'm just trying to get things closer to in parity. And discovering where parity is. Does that make sense? So it's like I'm trying to just fine-tune the adjustments, and like it seems to be very very minor, the adjustments. But when it happens, like, it works, right? But when it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know what I mean? I'm not an audiophile. I think we'll be okay. As long as no one mentions it at any point in the future, I'm gonna be good. Theoretically. Until, like, I notice there's a sync issue, and then someone says, oh, your audio seems to be behind. How am I hearing bleeding? There should be no bleeding. Like, I was hearing an echo, but this headset should not be leaking audio at all. Okay. Well, at least the print seems to be turning out fine. I should flip over to that. Let's do this first. Does anybody know what this print is? I bet you no one's guessed this yet. You bet it's a Jedi? Is it a Jedi? Could it be a Jedi? That's a good question. I will check that out later. I'm just not going to check it out now because I'm in the middle of the stream. Let me go ahead and take my headphones off. Hit pause. I think I'm good on tweaking audio for the time being. I may get back to that later. Let's go ahead and flip over to a full view of what we've got there on the printer. Any guesses? We got a Jedi. We've got the only thing that I can tell you so far, despite a small snag, and I see like a layer line, like right. Let me see if I can get it just like so. There's a layer line that seems to be running through, which is a little disappointing to see, but potentially unavoidable. I'm sure I could, like, smooth it out at some point, but we'll see. Hollywood N3D is guessing it's the amazing Ahsoka Tano. Is it? Could it be the Ahsoka Tano? The Ahsoka Tano? Alien Return says, odd question for you. I know you've got a rather large Star Wars collection. Do you get something like that insured? I've always pondered getting my autograph collection insured. You probably should. I've gone down the path of getting insurance, and the pandemic hit, and no one was visiting, so it was really difficult to get an appraising of my of our collection, right? Now, I mean, it's definitely worth something, but getting someone to actually put a value on it is the next step that we need to do. Deviously Mango's guessing it's my face on a Twi'lek's body. It's not a Twee. And do you say Twi'lek or Twi'lek? It's not a Twee. It's definitely not. Hollywood N3D says, nope, she's not a Jedi any longer. Okay, you're getting there. Come on, like Orange, Star Wars. I don't think these are Laku, though. She felt betrayed and left the order. Indeed, she did. The jig is up. 'Tis Ahsoka Tano. She's no Jedi. But not a Twi'lek. Or Twi'lek. I've heard it said, either way. Twi'lek, Twi'lek. Tomato. Chi-Town Deke says, I tried to get my 3D printer today since it was my day off. Sad face, trap to try later in the week. Oh, what happened? Did you have to go in to pick it up or something? Oh, Hollywood N3D, you have the same file? This is the no support version of Ahsoka Tano. Someone remixed it and made it no supports, so I figured I'd try it. And like I said, the only snag I see so far is specifically that layer line, which I'm curious, to know what the best way to kind of buff out that one layer line, because it's very minor. It's not extreme. Easter store closed, kind of forgot. Oh, I didn't even realize they sold 3D printers in stores. That's cool. How would any of you pixels pronounce lychee? That's how I would pronounce it. Lychee. But it's definitely not my face on Ahsoka. That not to like ruin the illusion there, but no. Oh, Micro Center. Yeah, we definitely do not have any Micro Centers. David Randolph, there's the filament that you sent, and I like this one a lot. I only have one layer line on this particular print so far. Hopefully that's the only one I see. But I want to show you something else that I printed. I mentioned this last night. I was going to do it last night, if only for my brother. But it turned out very nice. The Cloud Car. This is the way it came, I think, 100% scale. But like later tonight, after this one, I'm going to do another one at 200%. I asked my brother which scale he wanted the Cloud Car, and he said this was fine. I will note at the 100% scale for the model, these back flaps came off. They've just fell right off. So I glued them on. Little Gorilla Glue fixed that. But, for a model that the guy built in Tinkercad, is pretty dang amazing. It's like one of the better Cloud Car designs that I saw out there. Because I see a lot. I see a lot of models. And I tend to go back to the ones that are more realistic, unless they're like totally cartoon and stylized that way, like the Stormtrooper helmet here. This is the full Stormtrooper helmet, the one printed inside. Still want to find a good model that's empty. Or hollow, I should say. I also printed this Vader helmet tester. This is the same Vader helmet sculpt that Hollywood N3D just printed full, and the bust. It's sliced off. You can see the backs and the shoulder there. And I apologize, and maybe I need to clip my nails tonight. Didn't think I was that bad. Also did my regular run of printing credits, even though I'm pretty sure the Galactic credits did not come in the wacky colors that I choose to use. It's just more of a test, just to have some fun credits and fun colors. These turned out very nice, as did the Sabacc die. The Sabacc die, probably the same quality, very reminiscent of the same quality I got out of the Prusa, or Prusament. So when David sells his Jesse PLA on printedsolid.com, just know that it by and large runs pretty close to Prusament settings. Is Brother Perlo good in front of a camera? Which one? Adam? Yeah, Adam's good. Ben could be good. Ben doesn't do much. I believe Adam would be great at Twitch, though, because he plays more video games than I do. That's for sure. You like it when people print bigger? They use more filament? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm more of a stretching it out kind of guy. You know, like the small, fun pieces. Could I make the Vader helmet bigger? Yeah, but I already know I'm going to have like a billion of them, so I'm going to make them small. But for an Ahsoka Tano, I'm not necessarily going to be printing a lot of her. And I thought, well, you know, what's good orange in Star Wars? Liz mentioned BB-8, so I'm on the lookout for a good BB-8 print. A fun one, right? A different one. And I thought Ahsoka would be nice. The print, the countdown timer should be accurate, or really close. Countdown timer says about 2 hours and 26 minutes. And it's been printing for 4 hours, a little over 4 hours. So it's definitely one of the longer. I mean, I've run some overnight prints, don't get me wrong. And the larger cloud car is also going to be 5-6 hours, I think. Going bigger with that, with supports. But for the most part, it turned out really, really well. So I've got a couple of things that I'm going to be sending on to my brother Adam as kind of like a little care package for him. Some Star Wars prints. Paying it forward, David. I'm blessing people with the prints. That's as close as I get to royalty. The prints. Chi-Town Deke is getting an Ender 3v2 with an auto-leveling sensor, new silent MB for improved stepper motor action. Total's $400. Not bad, not bad. Be curious to know how it goes. I gotta tell you, it'd be hard for it. I would be hard pressed to find something that's worked better than this. I'll be honest. No doubt. It's worked exceedingly well. To the point where after I'm done with the cloud car tonight in the orange, I'm probably going to throw the gold back in, knowing full well that some orange filament may leak into the gold prints. There's a couple of things that I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely wanted to print that in gold. I'm kind of anxious to do it. They wouldn't work as well with an orange. But since I've got the gold out currently, not that it's, you know, that much work to pull out new filament, you know, once it's opened, but, you know, I'm going to be getting to that. That'll be in the day tomorrow. Potentially through tomorrow up and until the show, given that today is Sunday. The Easter Bunny did visit. I posted an image on social. It was a joke. Some people thought it was Bucky O'Hare. I'm like, nope, not Bucky O'Hare. Never played the game. That would be Jackson. And he's got a last name, although it eludes me at the moment. A figure that, or I guess a character that came from the original Marvel Comics series, kind of resurrected for the Star Wars Adventure series from IDW. And then, pretty soon, is going to be a 6-inch action figure, which is great. I wish it was the 3 3/4 inch. I'm going to be wishing for that stuff for the rest of my damn life. I already know it. And the day they stop producing that, I'm just going to be so sad. And they better never stop producing. Hello, weather. Ouch. What ouch? Did something happen? Yeah, like anytime I go tweaking things and you say ouch, I'm like, what? So if you want to see what the Easter Bunny delivered, I did tweet that out earlier. The Not Jackson. Some people thought it was the action figure in hand. And I said, no, it's not out yet. The Jackson action figure's not out yet. What I did was I basically cropped out the background of a press shot and used that. And it worked out well. Not quite Action Jackson either. Although, well, Action Jackson, can I even say that? Action Jackson he's not really canon. Carl Weathers is, right? As Grief Karga. I would like to see the baby. What do you got here? What do you got? Small BB-8 stand. It's not really interesting. I gotta look. Weather says, can you tell me what the Easter Bunny delivered? I don't have Twitter. Weather gone wild. Get on Twitter, dude. It's not that hard. Hell, you can even look even without being on Twitter. You can go to the website, unless you're telling me that you don't have a web browser either. At which point I'd say, wow, it's pretty bold of you, dude. That's incredible to make it through life without having a web browser. Are you checking who got the top points? Apparently Krusty got that one. I claim that was rigged. Rigged. Ahsoka's face is definitely going to be taking shape. So Hollywood N3D, the one thing to note, like again, this is the no supports version of the model. That's the one I'd recommend outright. I mean, for the obvious reason. But when I saw it last night, I didn't see the no supports one. And I was getting ready to download it, and then I was reading the comments and it says, here's one with no supports. I'm like, oh, I'm glad I looked. They'll save me some fair amount of time. Not to mention, hopefully fewer snags. Minus, like I said, that minor layer line, maybe 2. Which honestly, in the grand scheme of things, once it's complete, may not even be visible. Or as visible. What scale am I at? I want to say this is 50%? It's smaller. Like, when I saw the original size of the bust, I'm like, whoa, that's pretty dang big, dude. I was like, nah, I think, I felt it could be smaller and it would be just as good. There is detail, but not so much detail. BB-8 bookmark? Oh, I know that. Well, suffice to say, Jedi, I got miniature erasers, like food erasers in the Star Wars eggs and some Grogu stuff, some Baby Yoda stuff. Time to get you back to your family. Really, you take Easter off? I mean, Easter is just, I guess, to me, but I'm the adult here. It is nothing more than the average Sunday. Maybe with more fun for some of us in the morning. You know what I'm saying? We don't do much. Never have. Probably never will. Everybody's different, right? Everybody's different. Oh, Hollywood N3D saw the haul on Twitter earlier. Good. There wasn't much. We did not ply her with candy. She doesn't need any more. Candy is fun, but unfortunately, in America these days, access to sugary foods and junk foods is ever present. So having to play the adult and limit your child's intake of a lot of that garbage is important. And I understand there are outliers with holidays, and we do, stretch that a bit, but she's been going out to a few Easter events, including a couple days ago, yesterday, and got plenty of candy. So she is not for wanting. She is not suffering. It was not a candyless Easter. She's had enough. The erasers will last longer and are not edible. That I know of. Hey, Al, just for the record, it's very hard to sand a 3D printed part that can't get sandpaper or sand sticking down it. Wait, what? What happened, dude? All right, Builder's Mark, share. Spill. What's going on? What happened? An elastic string C-3PO doll. Well, that's interesting. You have to string it, which is fun. Ah, what's cool? You keep saying this is cool, okay? But you gotta provide way more context to links. I mean, it's on Thingiverse, which is like easily like my top trafficked site. Like if you looked at my browser history, it'd be like, ooh, he likes Thingiverse. He likes Thingiverse an awful lot, like almost too much. What is going on there? This, I tell you what, these weekends go way too fast. They need to make Friday part of the weekend and Monday. Friday and Monday need to be a part of the weekend. I'd be all for that. You had some stringing inside a part that's supposed to be a finished surface. Oh, that can't be fun. Watch Godzilla vs. Kong. Oh, you did, DJ1. Yeah, the graphics were great. I liked, like, maybe a chunk of the last half hour. Everything else was just kind of filler, seemingly. I'm sure it'll do well. I'm sure the numbers will come in. I think people are just starving for that kind of entertainment these days. But it just, I don't know. It was a summer blockbuster, right? Not much more. Weather Gone Wild's weekend is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. He works Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Man, you're lucky. You thought having Iron Giant show up in the third act of the movie was a bit over the top. I think you've confused it with Space Jam, which apparently is a total play on old IP. I watched the trailer for Space Jam 2, or the new Space Jam, whatever they're calling it, and it was, I was like, oh, okay. I'm not into basketball. Never saw the first Space Jam movie. Probably never will. And I'll be fine. I think I'll survive. Hard to talk about without spoiling. But I think they'll make more movies for sure. I'm sure they will, but I wish they would do one that didn't have any English dialogue. Any dialogue. No matter the language. That's where the movie fell apart for me. The whole dialogue and human interest. Like, just make it Godzilla versus freaking King Kong. That's it. Like, the final battle sequence, I'm like, oh, it was pretty good. It was compelling. But, yeah, that was tough. 48.5 million debut at theaters because people are hungry. You want to see Godzilla versus... Ow! Well, there goes another AAA airline. Please do well. Please don't mess up because I knocked the desk. Although I didn't knock the desk on the other portions, so... Thank you for following 405 Cooper. So much better than 404 Cooper, who we've never seen. 404 Cooper is missing. Thank you for redeeming the stretch. What is this printing? What could it be? What could it be? Nobody really knows. But again, thank you for the follows. The purple. There's the purple. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. I caught your follow. You are now following me. You are on my shoulder. Right there. Kind of like a chip. You're the chip on my shoulder. The only good Godzilla movie is one of Brendan Fraser back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I don't know if I remember that one. It looks like, what's her name? That lady Jedi. Wouldn't call her a lady necessarily, and I definitely wouldn't call her a Jedi. And XB Pete 88 says it's the girl from Jabba the Hutt. It is not. It is not Ula. It's not. It is not a Twi'lek. Those are not Laku. Cine up. Nailed it. It is Ahsoka Tano, who is not a Jedi. I think the orange gives it away. Honestly, I mean, you can say the arm, but no. I think it's the orange. If it wasn't orange, there's another shot. How's that? You can see the tip of her chin there. This looks like something you'd see in an art museum. Yeah, maybe one day. You never know. There have been so many Godzilla movies. Apparently, I've seen a couple of them, but I don't know. Monster movies aren't my thing. You know, whether we're talking like the Universal monsters, not really my thing. Big monsters, not my thing. I like the alien stuff, generally speaking. But, you know, even that can only get you so far. I mean, if the movie's not good, it's just not good. I don't know. I think it's a perfect made-for-TV kind of release. I did start watching the Ewoks movie, Battle for Endor. I started watching that last night. Because I was like, I thought to myself, I'm like, I don't think I ever watched the full thing when I was a kid. I mean, I knew of it. And, I mean, I can understand in watching it now why I was absolutely not interested in the movie when I was a kid. Like, it's definitely, it's not very Star Warsy at all. I mean, it's Star Wars because you got this Ewok, but, you know, it's just not very Star Warsy at all. It is the Ewok movie on Disney Plus. There we go. Look at Shine Darkly with the perfect emote there. That is the perfect emote. And I started following Serpentien? He does Star Wars stuff. He was playing, I think, Battlefront the other day. I'm like, dang, this guy's good. And he's like, you think, if you thought I had energy, like, that guy's got massive energy. I only found out about him, though, because Panfred Nudo had joined Vader's Fist. I'm like, oh, cool, what's that? Like, maybe I should join that, because I'm, like, all about the Star Wars. I'm not necessarily playing video games or building Lego sets every single day. Hey, Shibby. Good to see you. Very good to see you. Thank you for gracing us with your present today. Yeah, you saw me over there at Serps. It was a good hangout. Like, the guy was just like, boom, boom. He was paying more attention to the chat than he was playing the game, and he was still kicking ass. Like, how the hell does he do that? I'm like, is someone else playing the game? Is that what's going on? How about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? I put Hitchhikers... I mean, the movie was good. I mean, the recent one. With Martin Freeman. And Zoe Deschanel. I enjoyed that. To a large degree. Gave me an appreciation for Vogon poetry. And I put that in the same camp as I might The Fifth Element. Fun sci-fi, fun fantasy. As opposed to, say, well, The Mandalorian is fun, but in a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Which 4K TV brand would I recommend? Dude, do you think I know anything about TVs? I don't know what makes you think I know anything about TVs. I've never indicated that I know anything. I know how to turn on a TV. My recommendation is get a TV with a remote control. That is my number one. I cannot understate this enough. Because if you don't, you're just going to be getting up, you know, and changing the channel every time at the actual TV. Then you got to get back into bed and get out of the bed, change the channel again, go back into the bed. DJ Insanity's picking up when I'm throwing down. Well, someone is. I'm very glad. The Godzilla film franchises consist of 36 films? Holy cow, dude. How did people, like, live like that? Imagine getting up all the time. Oh, dude, X-Files, I did. I lived it. My first game console had a little switch that went to the back, on the back of the TV. And then you went, you actually turned a physical dial. It was a dial. That's what they said. You turn the dial. Click, click, click. It was like, chuck, chuck, chuck. Boom, 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 boom. There was like resistance every turn. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Vroom, vroom. So. Yeah, that's how we got our exercise. Changing the channel. And they'd always tell you, don't sit too close to the TV. I'm like, well, how else? You gotta change the channel. You gotta sit close. Your first console was the Atari 2600. Amen. Hollywood N3D and I, there's a reason we get along. Not just because we're both Star Wars 3D printing nerds, apparently. Or geeks. Oh, look at that. Hollywood N3D. You have the Cheer 10K emote. Is that new? Did I just notice that? You've got the Cheer 10K. Wow. That's kind of impressive. Not many people have the Cheer 10K. That's neat. How did I just now notice it? Oh, you changed it. Okay, okay. I'm like, that's a pretty cool star. Fix 'em dudes also Atari 2600. Yes. I retweeted something. Someone had printed a few of Fix 'em dudes models, and I'm thinking like, you know, like I have the cloud car, right? So this is ostensibly something orange, but I'm thinking through one of Fix 'em dudes models in orange. I'm not sure how I feel totally about that yet. We'll see. I've yet to print that that AT-AT from Fab 365. That was the big one that was going around. I just started with 3D printing, so I didn't do it first thing. I think maybe with that gold, it's gonna be, you know, I'll be moving on from this gold to the more yellowy gold that David sent from Printed Solid. Slightly different. There will be a slightly different tone. I like that. I really like the gold color a lot. More so than the purple, probably. I mean, if I had a choice, right? Everyone's got, you know, their favorite colors. But gold is kind of this timeless kind of color, and purple is very regal. So like I want it with the purple filament. I want to print royal things, and I don't know what that means yet. Zachary 3D prints. Oh, that was the guy that I retweeted then. Yeah, I have some Atari games on the PC, on the stream PC, but I hadn't played them recently because I couldn't get the emulator to work with the keyboard very well. I'm like, well, that's no fun. But I think as the system evolves, getting a lot of those ROMs onto the PC and then using a controller would be kind of fun. I mean, I'm just kind of experimenting right now with playing Tetris games, but. Hey, the real Trey Hitman. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Or Easter, if that's something that you celebrate. Okay, her lips are taking shape. Or lip, I should say. Her lip. Yeah, this is a solid model. Like a really good model. I'm really happy with it. Like, if I can see in the browser, right? And I've seen so many like Darth Vader head models out there, and some of them are like, if they're stylized, I'm just like, it's okay, but maybe it misses the mark slightly. But you know, some are styled pretty well, like, you know, this cute chunky Vader. I've got another cute Vader that I wanted to put up, and potentially might do it in orange here. Let's put the Vader back there. And I'm thinking, like, doing like two-tone coins with the orange, like having a white underneath and then the orange on top. Some like not exactly like coasters necessarily, but tokens, medallions, mini coasters, if you will. You're gonna say this is one of the better prints, at least so far? It's possible. I mean, it's a good model. It's a solid model, given that it doesn't rely upon any supports. And granted, it is a little larger too, so. Yes? You heard what again? Where? The front room? Is it a toy? Is it Jedi? Is it the Grogu that, like, the remote control? She's hearing a weird noise. Is it that? I'm troubleshooting everything today. Is it? Have you only heard it twice? Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and this is the second time? And is it, and it's coming from the front room. Is it, the only thing I can think of is one of the electronics that got put away. Or it's the Easter Bunny shooting into the ceiling. Yeah, I tried Fix 'em, dude. Will was not going to let me get away with it. He was like saying, no, it was. I was like, no, this is like totally legit. Like, for real. I'm not making it up. That tweet surprisingly took off. Like, I don't have many tweets that take off, but that one took off. Yeah, I would have half a mind to send this on to other Ahsoka fans. The orange makes everything look good. Kind of reminds you of the color sand. Yeah, that was. I mean, it was kind of like. I gotta tell you. So there are some models that I want to print no matter what, right? But then there are models like this that, you know, kind of come out of the filament color. Like this is a good use of the filament. This color is a good use of Ahsoka Tano, and you know, the cloud car also a good use of this particular filament. So then I'm thinking through, I'm like, BB-8, although BB-8 is I guess a lighter orange. This is a deeper orange. So yeah, it just depends on the kind of color that you're looking for, right? Diana, check to see if it's the new remote control Grogu thing. You what? Well, I don't know the position of it relative to the sound that you're hearing. The only like I said, the only thing I can think of is that something got stuck. Hey, WebTrain, good to see you. Thank you for redeeming Stretch, big fan. So WebTrain, I met virtually last night with the raid. We raided someone else who does Star Wars 3D printing, although maybe not a lot on Twitch. He was playing Squadrons in VR last night. I could not watch. I got a little motion sick, admittedly, but I did hang in chat. I listened for a while and hung out for a while after the raid. Hopefully we'll see him around, but gave him a follow because he says that he's getting the stuff kind of set up for the 3D printing. I'm like, it's really not that challenging, dude. I just point the camera down and talk. That's it. And he definitely has that part nailed, as well as the Star Wars fandom. So that's the next thing I might want to do with this filament in conjunction with another filament. And I think I want like a white base and then the Rebel symbol on top. I think those would be pretty cool. Like coins, right? Because I got the Stormtrooper coins, but I'm like, maybe I'll look around for some Rebel coins. Or just a series of all the logos on coins. You know, orange is pretty bold. Just for fun, just for kicks. Because we can. Why not? I need a Be Right Back screen. Oh, I have one. Watch. Look at this. I have a Be Right Back. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Don't freak out. I don't think you're freaking out. But I already had one. Just in case. Just checking to make sure there are no bunnies with bad gun handling tendencies in here. No Jackson, Will. You wouldn't let me... Come on. You gotta admit, I was making a good, counter-argument and explanation. This is the way they do it on there. It's custom. That's the way they do it on their planet. If they don't have their finger on the trigger, that's considered unsafe. From where Jackson's from. I don't make up the rules. That's canon. That's Star Wars, man. What are you gonna do? Do I paint my prints at all? Asks WebTrain. Not really. I did paint the Jedi Temple Guard mask, the smaller one. Not because I wanted to, but because I feel I messed it up otherwise. I also painted the gold on it. But generally speaking, you know, I just as soon use, if I can, use 2 filaments colors or not paint it. I'm fine with keeping them unpainted. And there may come a time where I'll want to go through and actually, paint. But at this point, at this paint, probably not. I'm not much of a crafter. I'm not much of a maker, honestly. Fix'em Dude is suggesting you have the audacity to assert that I literally just made that up. Well, I might have, and I might not have. Print a crate for shipping spice. They are orange, are they not? Yeah, I was wondering about that, CNE Up, actually, because I saw a couple of crates. I'm like, I wonder if they made orange crates. If you, CNE Up, if you find me a link or a document to which crate design is orange, yeah, I'd probably print that. Because I was like, wait, these are... I was like, I swear some of the crates that I've seen are orange. But finding the one is the next step for me. Now, the sample that the person used on their printer didn't have any infill. And I was like, I was a little nervous about that. I'm like, I want to make sure that this thing doesn't crumble on itself. So I used infill. Any crate you print can use orange filament. Well, that's true, but I'm saying, like, in lore, right? In Star Wars, like, what generally might the crate colors have been? Like, an aqua green or an aqua blue, brown, right? Gray. But, like, an orange crate, I thought about doing, or a series of orange crates. Just for giggles, I found some models, so I definitely have the STL files to make it happen. But obviously have not yet. I have not yet progressed to that point. There's only so much time. I'd say only so much filament, but David's pretty much up into that. Crates on the back of the tank in the Rogue One movie was orange, I think. I remember the AT-ACT had the cargo walker had like an orange middle, but I don't remember the color of the crates in it at this time. But even if they weren't, I mean, some of the crate models that I've seen, I thought, yeah, they might look good in an orange kind of color. It's worth trying. Like I said, my mind with this orange color is to think more along those lines, as well as, like, doing some, like, coins with the logos on them. And so I got to find the coasters again, or look up the coasters, shrink them down, like, go with a white base for the coaster, and then at a certain level... go orange on top, so that'll be fun when that happens, assuming it works, right? Y'all gotta remind me I can do these raffles too. I keep forgetting until someone gambles something like, oh yeah, I can do raffles. You also have to remind me I gotta have my water too. Oh. Yeah, you could definitely tell she's Ahsoka. Look at that jawline. Yeah, whoever rotated this to go no support is a genius. He's got a few other things too on Thingiverse that I may end up getting to print. Oh, hang on, wait. How many add points? Since Shine is new around here, we'll give him a jump start. And since where is it? Web Train is new, we'll give them some points. These are just magical mystery points that you can gamble and duel each other. Have fun with it. The popcorn. There we go. There we go. Kyber Crystal crate. Oh, whoa. That's nice. Oh, that's what it was. From the tank. Okay, so it looks like that's one I gotta do. No. Oh, come on, really? Kyber Crystal crate. Say that 3 times fast. STL file. Kyber Crystal crate. Plenty of Kyber Crystals. There we go. Thingiverse. And it's definitely orange, yellowish. That's pretty damn big too, dude. Holy Schmidt. Holy Schmidt. That's like multiple pieces. Wait, how did he... Oh, in scale with Bandai. Okay. Wow, okay. I'll look at... I'll dive deeper onto this. Take a deeper look on this crate, because that one may be... Although that orange, again, is more yellowy orange. This is more reddish orange. This color. I do want to print Kyber crystals. I probably should print an orange, fluorescent orange Kyber crystal. I've got the model. That's not the problem. I might as well do that. Add that to my common file. Where's my... Here we go. Because I've got... Right? I've got the gold Kyber crystal. The Kyber crystal. For my Kyber saber. Why not? That's the kind of fun stuff I like. You know, weird. Who carries an orange Kyber crystal? Although, I'd really probably want to use a translucent filament. Not so much an opaque one. Scale it. Yeah, I looked at that link, Sir Will. I'd probably shrink it a tiny bit. It would work, potentially. I could probably pick Maz Kanata. You know, if I could find a decent Maz Kanata model, she might not look bad with this orange. She's more of a brownish orange, though. Then again, I mean, I don't imagine Ahsoka to be as orange as she's coming out to be. But given that this filament has the glitter, being Brad's, right? It lends itself really well to these types of characters, right? Having this luster to them, this shine to them, this high pro glow. All orange I recall seeing in Star Wars is the pale orange. Yeah, pretty much, Sir Will. I mean, even, like I said, even this Ahsoka, it's a bit of a stretch with this orange, but yeah, why not? I don't think anybody's gonna be like, "Whoa, dude, that's the wrong orange for Ahsoka. Why'd you print her like that?" No one's gonna say that. They're gonna say, "Dude, that's awesome. Can I have one?" A Dewey 1984 says, "Is it that blue chick, but in orange that Jabba has chained?" Everyone keeps saying Ula. No, it is not Ula. It is Ahsoka Tano, who is not a Jedi. She was in the Clone Wars, she was in Rebels, and she was in The Mandalorian. And soon, I believe... Isn't Ahsoka getting her own series, too? She deserves it, dude. Like, the Ahsoka series is just gonna be off the frickin' hook, man. Oh, I can't wait for that. Yes, Shine Darkly. She absolutely is looking good. Squirrel Master! Squirrel Master knows. My man. It would be a life-size version of Maz. Yes, it would, on the Prusa Mini 3D. Prusa Mini Plus, sorry. Yes, it's a 3D printer. Yeah, she's getting her series. So excited. Yeah, I am very excited to see it. I think Rosario Dawson was the right casting. She did a great job. In fact, if anything, I wanted more context. Like, you know, there were certain scenes I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm getting as much of a vibe, but I wasn't used to seeing Ahsoka Tano in real life. You know, largely just seeing her in the cartoons. So there was a little bit of disbelief there. And so I need more time with Ahsoka. I need a lot more time with Ahsoka. The one that had the spear, you're thinking of somebody else. Are you thinking Aura Singh? She wasn't orange. She wore a orange like uniform. Chi-Town Deke says, now that he's about to turn to the dark side of 3D printing, do I become Chris's apprentice or Loyal Moses's? Well, I stream every night. Loyal Moses hangs out in the streams. It's up to you. I'm not going to make you choose. Yeah, Loyal would put you to work. Wait, Loyal would work you to the bones, and he would put you to work in the 3D printer farm. So I won't make you do that, because I only have one 3D printer, and I'm the one working it. Oh, never mind. I guess, Chi-Town Deke, you become David Randolph's apprentice. Serpensian! Good to see you, finally, man! Like, I mean, not finally. I'm literally, like, when I tuned into the streams, because I found out about you because Panfred Nudo joined Vader's Fist, and so I was like, checking it out. Now, I don't game. I don't play a lot of games. I don't play any games, really. Maybe Tetris every so often, some retro stuff. But tuned into the streams anyway. I'm like, damn, this guy's good. Like, I never want to play against you ever at all, because you kick my ass. But, yeah, tonight I am printing with Jesse PLA from Printed Solid. We just did a giveaway of this filament the other week. And David Randolph, the owner of the company, is actually in chat right now. Printing an Ahsoka Tano. And she's coming together very nicely. Last night, I printed this cloud car. I'm not going to play Battlefront 2, dude. Not against you, unless you're on my team. And then I'm just going to sit back. I'm just like, no, let you go. So printed this last night. And because my brother wanted it. But the filament turned out to be a perfect color for it. It's got glitter in it, too. So my brother wanted this. And this was one of the things I wanted to try. So I'm gonna be printing another one of these tonight. Slightly larger scale, like 200% that. I already have the Hot Wheels version of the cloud car, so I wasn't like as interested. But still, it is pretty nice to see. So everyone, go ahead and give Serpensian. Hang on, am I saying that handle correctly? Give him a follow if you're into Star Wars at all, like me. And or into people playing Battlefront, because he does both. In fact, I think he chats with his viewers better than he plays Battlefront, and he plays Battlefront very well. That's a compliment. Like, I was really impressed with how you handle things. So, oh yeah, no, the collection behind me. So let me duck. Is it in focus now? It's hard to say. Is it better? I need to turn. No one's done any light here. There we go. They wanted me to do rainbow lights last night, but here we go. Green. Solid green right there. That's the beginning of the collection. There's more. As I let me pan around with the other camera here. You want cloud car slippers? Oh man, that is a genius freaking idea, dude. Someone needs to get on that. That is a genius idea. So let me go ahead and pick up this camera. Pardon the wobble. There's my preview. There's my TV. More shelves. More shelves. Oh, look at that! Way more freaking shelves. And just when you think that's enough, no, I got shelves everywhere. Like, I've got, in fact, I got probably space for more shelves over there. There's my vintage Star Wars figure collection in the baseball back cases up there. There's more stuff over here. Hang on. I collect the Vader stuff, obviously, but I have other stuff as well. A lot of that. Happy with that. Someone was just talking about Aura Singh. I got her out here. A few other figures. And then a lot of the loose figures that I get drifting are in there. Sorry if you can't hear me very well. There's my arcade cabinet. More Star Wars stuff over here. Theoretically. I don't even know if this is still working. Is this still working? Trust me, it goes on and on and on and on and on. So yeah, that's that. Were you able to hear? Were you able to hear things? Were you able to see them? I do have my full home office tour from 2021 on YouTube here. Let me grab that. Ooh, can I zoom in? Zoom out? Ah! You think I ran out of figurines to collect? Oh, nay. There's always more. Chris Perillo, home office 2021. There we go. Home office setup tour. Here it is in chat. Yeah, so to say that I'm a Star Wars fan is putting it lightly. Most of what I 3D print anymore is Star Wars. Or anymore. I just started really the other month. But like what I tend to print is Star Wars. But I do other things as well. Like I printed bits. As they fly everywhere. That's not Star Wars. Hey, Aveline French, good to see ya. An hour? Oh, DJ Insanity. And here's the thing. The funny thing about the home office tour this year is I actually forgot to showcase one shelf. Or two. So I missed some parts of it. And that was before I started 3D printing. Although I love it. Toasted my goats. I think Chris ran out of figurines, so I started making my own. Yeah, you know what? I never had an Ahsoka Tano bust. Until now. Now I have one. Glad to see a new office tour. It's been a few years. It has, but so much has changed. I need to better organized, and I probably need to dust. And, you know, honestly, a lot of the 3D printed stuff that I've been printing, it just finds its way into random spots. I probably need to have, like, a dedicated shelf for it, and I haven't done it yet. But no one's really complained. I certainly haven't complained. I'll need to move the office downstairs to the basement. Oh, there's stuff down there, too. That's one of the next areas that needs to be reorganized. That's for sure. Like, without a doubt. Absolutely needs to be reorganized. And, by the way, thank you, Serpentian, if I'm saying the name correctly, for, because it's how I want to say it, like in my head, for following. Sorry, I missed the follow there. Just putting my headphones away. Second up. Yes, I'm printing Ahsoka Tano. And in a damn good version of Ahsoka Tano, too. Like, an impressive, not just like a knockoff, like, really bad. Like, there's so many really poorly done Stormtroopers and, Darth Vaders out there that can be replicated or printed. But I don't want to waste my filament on something that I wouldn't want. This is something that I definitely think is great. This is something that, you know, my daughter might, you know, want as well, because she knows Ahsoka. Oh, your friend has the C-3PO Xbox 360 new, not open. Oh, that's wild. And then they also had an R2-D2 controller. I wanted to get the, there was an Xbox One Star Wars controller. I think it was a Mandalorian controller, and I was like, oh, that'd be great. But it was like 100 some odd bucks. I'm like, I don't need one that badly. Like, I'm good. I have the Darth Vader PS4 controller. It's not very Darth Vader-y, though. I think they could have done a way better job with it. Looks like early Padawan Clone Wars series. Pretty much. I mean, you can tell by the position of the nose and chin and the sculpting of her cheekbones. It's a good Ahsoka. Let me put it this way. I saw it and I'm like, whoa. Like, dude, that's a really good Ahsoka Tano. Yeah, the Darth Vader PS4 brand new, never open. Oh, wow. No, I opened mine. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to hold it in the box because, I mean, it'd be worth something maybe, but, it'll be worth just as much sitting out, and I have no want, need, or desire to sell it at this point. It is tech, so, you know, it will get sidelined eventually, but at this time, no. Thank you for following Lore X7. So much better than seeing Lore X6 around here. Let me tell you, Lore X6 is, woo! Like, don't get me started about Lore X6. Your daughter uses the Vader PS4. Yeah, I've been trying to get Jedi into playing the games, and she hasn't necessarily latched onto anything. Hang on, I'm going to reposition this because we're getting a little further along. But I think she's more interested in the tablet style games. So not so much the console kind of games, which, you know, it is what it is. Random fact: Ahsoka is Indian. Was the greatest Mughal king. So for a minute, I got confused. Oh yes. If I said any of those words incorrectly, I apologize. Yeah, I only knew Ahsoka from Ahsoka Tano, although I guess it's spelled differently. Ahsoka Tano is spelled A-H-S, and the one you're referring to is A-S-H, And I only knew that because sometimes I had to learn how to spell it correctly when I was doing searches. Specifically for this Ahsoka. Yeah, snips. She's looking good. No complaints so far. Except I can't get the camera to focus. Let me pan out a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. Woo! Sorry about that. Let's do another straffle. There you go. And we are hour 38 out, about an hour and a half out, which isn't bad. Pretty much what I expected when I set the timer. The thing I need to do is, like I said, after this is try to do a scaled up version of the cloud car. Hey Liz, hey Joe, good to see you, both of ya. Happy day, happy Sunday. Sad day for those of us who face a Monday. Sunday's the worst day of the weekend. Saturday's the best day. Like, Saturday's absolutely the best day of the weekend. Like, you could not convince me otherwise. You had the Saturday morning cartoons, potentially Saturday morning cereal. One more day in the weekend left to go. It's like, it's just the sweet. Saturday is the sweet spot. It is just, it's always been the sweet spot. Sunday is by far the absolute worst day of the weekend. Always has been, always will be. No Monday in Canada, holiday, Easter. Wait, what, really? You get a holiday, Easter Monday? That's a thing there? Dang, dude, I gotta move to Canada. I always liked Vancouver. In visiting Vancouver, it was very, the city was very, it felt comfortable. I could easily call Vancouver home. Not to say that I could call Canada home. But I was very comfortable with it. Hey, Brad, still using your filament here. Your color. Works really well for the Ahsoka Tano, I believe. It worked really well for the Cloud car. Not to be confused with the Clown car. The Cloud car pilot. And thank you, Red Diamond Sachs, for following. Sorry I missed that announcement as well. Just caught that. The good thing about running a business, according to David, is that you never have weekends, so you never get sad about Mondays. You're just always having a case of the Monday 7 days a week. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, the Ahsoka is coming together rather nicely. Like, Jedi will be able... She'll look at it and she'll know who... She should know who it is. So when I said I was looking for orange Star Wars things to print, I mean, I was serious. I'm like, dude, I gotta find a BB-8, a unique one, because I've got a lot of BB-8s right now. So it's like, how can they make BB-8 different? You can't really sculpt them any differently. Maybe I could find kind of a unique spin on a BB-8, so to speak. Ha ha ha. Ball droid spin. Didn't mean to pun that, but yeah, the filament's working like a champ. Like I said, I've only run into maybe I can see a couple of, and this may vary. Some of the issues may be related to the model. I'm not sure because I've not printed her before. I can tell you that I can see at least one layer line, maybe two, but on the whole, it's pretty solid. The one thing that I almost want to attempt with her. And I'm not sure. I mean, I'm gonna have to like babysit it. Is doing an Ahsoka without any infill, because that's how one of the people who I think the person who modeled this No Supports did it. And I'm like, all right, well, I might try to do one without any kind of infill. I don't know yet. Can probably build your own Star Wars room at home for those prices. You could, but you never know. What's the one thing that can instantly make your day better when you're having a bad day? Watching a show that has a new episode that I haven't seen yet. A show that I enjoy. It's escape. You know, it's escape. Oh, Hollywood N3D posted the NES grips that he printed in Discord. I'll have to take a look then. Give it a milk bottle. That may help. What? Who? What? He didn't say Diana? Nope. Escape. Sometimes you need to escape everything. Everything. And like that's the thing that pulled me in last year is like TV. And every time I turned on the TV last year, it was just news. And news is just not, I mean, it never has been fun. I like staying up on my current events, but like it just became such a, not waste of time, but a drain on my energy. And unfortunately, there are not enough new good shows that I want to watch, but that's still something that I very much look forward to when there's a new season out of a show that I enjoyed. And very often why I will pick up new shows every so often. Like, oh, okay, let me try this one. Other people really liked it. The premise looks interesting. Yeah, let me give it a shot. So yeah, that would be my answer. Oh, this is the pricing for a 2-night, 3-day stay starting at $3,300 for one person. $1,000 a person per day. Cabin with 5 passengers could cost $7,200. Roughly $1,440 per person. Oh my God. Yeah, if I was, I would have to find one hell of a sponsor to do a Disney World Star Wars vacation thing. Because I don't know if I could begin to justify that as much as I love Star Wars, obviously. For you, it's theme parks? Yeah, I enjoy theme parks. We just don't live near any of them. Lorax7 is asking what printer I'm using. This is the original Prusa Mini. You can see there. Flying back at the original Prusa Mini Plus. Right there. That is the one. Now you say you're waiting on yours to come in. This is my first one as well. I just started with it maybe a month or 2 ago. So I'm a relative noob. Glad you could join. Which one did you decide to go with, Lorax7? Just curious. You were celebrating your aunt's birthday. Well, hey, you know, cake automatically trumps streams on Twitch. So you are good. Have I seen Westworld? I have. And I have enjoyed it. Season 2 wasn't great. I enjoyed Season 3, though. I liked Season 1, although it was a little confusing. It's gotten more easy to understand with every passing season. What's my most prized possession and why? I would say the AT-AT driver Star Wars figure, because it was my first Star Wars figure. Oh, Lorax7, that's the first one you ordered? This is the one you ordered? Well, the good news is, so Lorax7, I'm glad you're following now, and let me tell you why. There are quite a few people who join the stream every night, if not every night, then on a very regular basis, who are into 3D printing and specifically with this printer, or who do understand this printer even if they may not have it. So the good news is you've got community support for Prusa in general, but you might now know where to turn to find the people, because I'm streaming live every night at 6 p.m. and typically 3D printing something on my first 3D printer. For some really good droids. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, dang, dude. Those are some big-ass droids. Sign up for his Patreon. He makes a ton of droids. That's the thing. I'm seeing like a 1,000,000,001 Patreon folks. Like, I've got STL files. Join my Patreon. I'm like, cheese and crackers. Like, so many. I may go broke doing that. Cause I'm like, yeah, I need that. Let me see here. He's got droid parts. There's a definitely good larger droids. I've already found a couple of smaller droid models that I want to take a stab at. He's the #1 guy in droid builder circles. Jeez. See, that's the thing. I have no want, need, nor desire to like 3D print like helmets and like big droids. I'm like small, minuscule, fun. I mean, they're all fun, but hello, Owzy. You have a mini Prusa, but I designed it and built it about 6 years ago. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'm telling you. So, you came along to the right community there, Lore. Did I get that name right? Get that handle right? Let me scroll up again. Yeah, Lore X7. Yeah, there you go. But what am I going to do with my life-size BB-8? Exactly, dude. Like, just give me... I'm looking, like, for this kind of tiny, minuscule, fold in the hand. Your Walt Disney World still too crowded. I had an AP room. Yeah. Yeah, Disney World, I'd imagine, is bad. And then Krusty's saying that Disneyland is just for residents of California at this point. And like, I can only imagine. Glad we didn't make any plans. Like, I'm shocked I found this one. This model. Compared to the other one, which I may have even attempted to print without supports, and that would have failed. Because if this one was designed specifically for no supports. Just tilted back, I assume. Ah, great. Yeah, Krusty's with his family up and until the point where... Woo! Thank you, Liz, for the first bits of the night. You're the top cheerer. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support and for unlocking me. Thank you for unfreezing me with those bits. And Builder's Mark, you as well. Thank you for those 10 bits. Beautiful bits of 10. Always good. Always kind. And Fix'em Dude coming in with 102 bits. Look at that. Not qubits, but and then Krusty, of course, coming in with the god. Wait, Liz cheered 103 after I froze frame, so that means the freeze frame is unlocked. Uh-huh. Very nice. Thank you, Liz. Thank you for those bits. Thank you for unfreezing me. Take that, Krusty. Came in after, so technically speaking, I'm playing by the rules. Oh, David! David's just a hanger-on. Alright, now, uh-oh. Y'all have triggered the all-important hype train. So hopefully, I'm going to see if this works. I've got the hype train helmet on, and I'm going to see if this works. Do I sound... Oh, that's way too loud. Holy Schmidt. Give me a second. That is way too friggin' loud. Because I could hear it all the way over there. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. My god, that was... No, that's too high. Okay, how's that? Okay, better 1, better 2, better 3, better 4. Okay, I just don't... Okay, that's way too loud. Man, I can't believe that. Why was that so loud? Okay, so now... That's too loud too.
Okay, so now, theoretically, that I have it adjusted because Windows wanted to adjust everything else. Do I sound like Darth Vader? Because I have no idea. Is it, am I Darth Vader? Do I sound like, I can't hear anything. So I'm assuming I sound like Darth Vader. And if I don't, I would like to formally apologize, because I have not had a chance to test this. Holy cow!
Drandolph 1976 just gifted 10 subs.
So, we've got quite one heck of a hype train happening here as I was adjusting. Level 1 is complete, and I'm pretty sure we completed all the way through level... We did, look, we're at level 4 hype train. Thanks in large, I can't believe this. Rupert VB, thank you for following. David Randolph, coming in and giving 10 tier 1 community subs. Wow, that is astounding. That's amazing. That's super hypey. Thank you, Aveline French for the 20 bits, Pez Liz for the 45, Fixin' Dude for the 100. And then, of course, we also have Man Cave Hobbies. It's good to see you, Heath. Very good to see you indeed. Now I need to... Where is this? Oh, yes. Okay, so now I gotta make sure I give people the credits. Don't want to miss anybody. Jbreaker0275, Pezliz, Aveline French, Man Cave Hobbies. That's when the hype train started. Y'all kicked it off. Builder's Mark with an additional 50 bits on a level 4. If we get through a level 5, like all the way through, everyone will get 100,000 Perillo popcorn. Fixin' Dude, thank you for giving out 1 tier community sub. That is amazing. That is astounding. That's, oh wow, so who got it this time? Oh, Talor X7, the person who's soon to join the 3D printing community, getting a Prusa Mini very soon. Well, he's going to be very happy to see that. Thank you, Jbrinker0275 for the bits. No More 3 coming in with 500 bits. Not long after, Man Cave Hobbies with 10 bits. Krusty 3D for 300 bits. Aziz Light and a 40-bit cheer. Level 4 is 80% complete. What's the light going to? I need to know the color purple. There we go. It is now purple. Back there. That Darth Vader has a coat. Really? I can't tell. I don't know what I sound like. I can't hear a preview in my helmet here. But thank you, Fixum Dude, for the additional 100 bits, pushing us ever so close to a level 5. It's as high as we can go, but can we get through level 5? I mean, we're close. I think we can get to level 5 because we are a spitting distance away. Just do not spit on your screen. Don't do it. Lorex7, thank you for cheering 100 bits, and look at that. Lorex7 was gifted the sub. He now has the elusive Darth Vader helmet icon next to his handle, which means he's a sub. I sound like a Daft Punk cover song, I do. I gotta hear this for myself. Oh god, this is the worst time to do it. Hang on, okay, I gotta hear it. Is that, oh god, that sounds bad. That was not the voice I wanted. Okay, let me go back here. Ow, this is starting to hurt my forehead. No, what the frack? Oh boy.
Oh boy.
No. I want it. Is this it?
What? Oh, I know what it is. This? No. Come on. Come on. Just go. Okay. This would be the voice. This right here. I'm not Daft. Oh my god, that was like Darth Vader got his head stuck in a fan or something. Did we make it or did we fail? Hype? Hype? Is it over? Did we make it to level 5? Sorry, I was farting around with the sound effects. But it happened. Okay, so we did it. We made it to level 5. 3% into it, which is astounding. Appreciate all the velocity around that. Man Cave Hobbies, Krusty 3D, Builder's Mark, Avaline French, Web Train, Fix'em Dude, Pezliz, Fix'em Dude, Avaline French, Krusty 3D, Builder's Mark, Pezliz. I think I've shouted everybody out now. That was about the time that I had to turn my attention to other voice. What do you mean other voice? Oh, no more bits. No. I don't. God, why are you making me fart around with this stuff?
Okay, this is the other voice. But I am not using Octoprint Rupert BB. Okay, no, I have to sing a Daft Punk song. Okay. California knows how to party. California knows how to party. Yes, they do. In the city of LA, in the city of good old Watts, in the city of Compton. We keep it rockin'. We keep it rockin'. Is that what I was supposed to do there? Is that right? We got 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in a level 5 hype train. One more time. One more time. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Is that good? Are we good? Now, is that what you wanted? Is that what you needed? We've got under 3 minutes left to go in a level 5 hype train. No matter what my voice happens to be. Oh, I gotta stretch. Sounds like somebody kicked Darth Vader in the balls. It is entirely possible. Thank you, CF76, for redeeming the stretches. Avaline French for cheering 20 bits. Thank you so much for that. See, my favorite Daft Punk is the, technologic, right? If I put my voice on helium, then that's the funny one, in my humble opinion. Although finding, I don't know if I have to test which one it is.
Builder's Mark just gifted 2 subs.
What? I can't believe it! Who cares, Chris? And Cycle Raven 102 just subscribed thanks to Builder's Mark giving 2 tier 1 subs. Very appreciated. We're at 42%. Oh, we're this close. Now, I think we can do it. I think we can get through a level 5 hype train. Pretty sure we can. Just under 2 minutes. Just under 2 minutes at 61%. Thanks in large part to Lorex7 gifting 100 bits with his cheer, and No More 3 coming in with 500 bits. Liz with an additional 101 bits. Rupert VB going with the stretch, channel redeem points. Avaline French with the 20 bits. Fix'em Dude giving out 2 tier 1 community sub gifts. Krusty 3D, 88 bits. You want to see this thing at 88 bits per hour.
Fix'em Dude just gifted 2 subs.
And Man Cave Hobbies with 10 bits potentially put us over the top. We now have 102%. 102% hype train. This is unprecedented. Actually, for today, this is breaking a record for today. Can you believe it? Can you?
Plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip unzip it, lock it, fill it, call it, find it, view it, code it, jam, unlock it, surf it, scroll it, pause it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it. Name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Technology. 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 No. Did someone freeze frame me? For real? Is there a free? What? Toasted my goat's coming with 100 bits. Joe Toshi with 100 bits. I don't see any freeze frame. Woo! Missed that. But the hype train is complete at level 5. Good job, everyone. Good job. Congratulations. Hype train level 5 complete.
I'm having problems. Sorry, that was way too loud. What? Oh, sorry.
You're in charge of babysitting this.
What do you mean babysitting this?
Let's know if it goes.
Hang on just a second. What? Wait, but babysitting what?
Baby Yoda.
Why am I babysitting Baby Yoda?
Because I keep hearing like the
Oh, I had a feeling it was that. Give me a second. I gotta change this. I gotta go back to, I think it was at 90. Yeah, sorry, I had to like adjust my microphone volume again. Wait, I got a freeze frame. Hang on, Diana. They won't let me just.
live life.
She's sweet.
He's still frozen. Might as well just sit down.
Thank you, Aveline French, for finally unlocking me. You unfroze me. I hope my voice is back to normal too, because I had to rejigger a few things there to make it work.
Bomb.
All right, no, you just turn it off. Turn off the, hit the switch, flip the switch. Turn it to off. It probably is. It's probably feeling a signal or whatever. It's reaching out for a signal. Just flip it to off. You'll be fine. It should be fine. Is that? Yeah, it should be okay. Theoretically. No, just turn it off. You shouldn't hear anything now. Apart from Capagens. Thank you very much, Aveline French. We made it through a level 5. Everyone got points. Everyone got 100,000 points there. So congratulations for that. And suddenly I'm like really thirsty. Oh, I guess I had something that was very salty. Some pickles and then some capers. Yeah, Ahsoka's looking good. Her eyes would, I think, need to be a bit bigger for her to be considered like Clone Wars era Ahsoka. You did that hyper train with Vader with squeezed balls. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button because every time I have to like rerun an update on the software, it like messes with everything. I did not have a lot of time to tweak either. And it's every time the software is weird in the sense that every time it updates, it like re-updates everything. So I don't know why that is, but it is. News raffle. There we go, Rupert. What do we got? Raya and the Dragon. Yes, there's a lot of Lego sets for that movie, though we have not yet seen the movie here. Oh, looks like Set to Build's live. It's good to know. Good Sunday night. Although, if he saw what we were doing, he'd freak out. Yeah, I'm planning on finishing the Ewok movie tonight, the first one. I do want to watch both of them, just to, to know that I watched them. Knowing that as a kid, honestly, even the droids and the Ewoks cartoons, I enjoyed, but I wasn't into the same way. Like, to me, Star Wars was the movies. Yep, see, exactly. I said the same thing, Rupert. Godzilla versus Kong. On the last half hour, minus any human dialogue, was good. It was solid. Like, I just want creatures battling creatures. I don't need this fancy backstory. I don't need human interest. I don't need anything like that. It just gets in the way. Like, I could have even gone for the whole Middle Earth thing, but it was just, I don't know, the human element, in my humble opinion, just threw everything off. There's an Ewok movie. Yes, Krusty 3D back in the day. Disney Plus now has a few content pieces that we never thought we'd ever see again, really, in any official capacity, including Caravan of Courage and the Ewoks Battle for Endor. 2 movies made for TV back in the day. And they weren't great. They were the closest we had. And I don't remember them airing all that much and really being hits in their own right. They are definitely products of their time, for sure. But yes, they are now on Disney Plus, as well as the cartoon from the Star Wars Holiday Special. The first appearance of Boba Fett. And honestly, I mean, all things considered, that cartoon, I thought worked well. I mean, I never saw it as a kid, but it definitely came from the same studios that eventually did Droids and Ewoks. So, if that was the beginning of it, then I guess I'm grateful. Though, like I said, I did not get into Droids and Ewoks cartoons as much. So, thank you. Oh, I already had some. Thank you. Now I have 2. As long as no one knocks them over, I'm good. Oh, you watched Caravan of Courage yesterday? Well, I'm watching, I don't know if... Is Caravan of Courage first? Or is the Ewok Battle for Endor first? Because I'm not sure which one is first. But I just started watching one. I'm like, I don't know if this is the first or the second one. Chronologically speaking. But, it may make sense after I watch both of them. Like, oh, maybe I should... Not that... there's that much to catch up on, right? It's pretty cool to see the characters, right? And to reminisce and say, oh, this is what they were trying to do. Glad they're giving it life. Glad they're giving it air. Don't drink too much water without a bathroom break. Yeah, no doubt. Alright, let's see if I can get... I may have to... How can I get more... Gotta be really careful here. You had not seen them since you were 6? Yeah, I probably would have been roughly the same age. Let's go back to the other view there. Yeah, maybe too close. Because it'll go in and out of focus here. Let me see if I can reposition it like that. But see, if I get too far away, then you're not able to see. You won't be able to see. And this is as wide as I get. You may not be able to see the top of her head without some extreme repositioning. Add at the chat. Got it. I'm on it. The chat. Oop, that's the wrong one. There's the chat. Oops. Let's move that other little guy. Boy, everything's getting at-hatted today. Everybody gets at-hatted. And we've got, how long? Hour? Yep, about an hour left. 83%. Which stands to reason. I mean, your head's going to get smaller the higher up it goes. Yeah, there's only a few, seemingly a few like model snags. I'm pretty sure that's in the model. Some things that I see that I'm like, well, that's kind of weird how they attached it like that, but I don't know. Boba Fett made his first public debut in a fair parade. Well, in media, it was specifically the holiday special cartoon. But I don't remember watching the holiday special as a kid. In fact, I'm confident I didn't see the holiday special. Didn't know of the Star Wars Christmas album, Christmas in the Stars, as a kid. Knew about the Ewok movies, but really didn't care. Knew about the cartoons that I watched, but they were confusing to me. Like, I feel... Ewoks, I think I probably like more than droids. Because it's like, okay, the Ewoks, I feel like I knew most of them, but the characters that they introduced in droids were just so new and so different that I was just like, I'm okay. I'm good. You can see me doing the Scrooge McDuck in the popcorn? Yeah, no doubt. I'd do it. Do it. Oh, there's already a raffle running. Oops. Oopsie McDoopsie. You see, like... Oh, thank you for following that girl, Lee92. I'm so happy to have you here. We were concerned that that girl, Lee91, was going to make an appearance, and that had us worried. And we're like, dude, as long as that girl, Lee91, doesn't show up, we'll be good. But then you showed up, right? That girl, Lee92. And it's like, oh, thank the maker. Like, you don't know how much problems we just avoided. Thank you for joining that girl, Lee92. Hopefully that made sense. I don't know. Anytime I see a username with a number in it, I'm prone to make up a story like that. It's just that's my inclination. Man, you hear Cini up 75 is a real jerk? Yeah, he is. There's already a raffle running? God, these raffles. Let's go, Ahsoka. Let's go. I think I see. Maybe it's not a model issue. It's something with the actual sculpt. Like you can see, she's a Togruta. But these are, I guess, technically not Laku. But like, there's a space in there, right? It just looks odd. But I think that's actually a part of her. Must be a part of her shirt. And let me see if I can also reposition this. There we go. That'll do. Pig. I'm pretty sure that'll get us to the top. It's the sculpt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the sculpt. Hey, big sports fan too. Ah, Krusty. Beat me by 2 seconds. Oh, y'all just enjoying your popcorn. Oh, who cares, Chris? Must have just got the notification that he was gifted a sub. Hello, good morning from India. I am Lily. It's a pleasure seeing you. Everyone are well. Yes, that girl, Lee. It's very nice to meet you as well, Lily. I will try to remember that. Thank you. You're not the only one from India. If I'm not mistaken, so is Ahsoka keeps popping into my head, but Aveline, I think, is in India as well. So it's good to meet you, Lily. Sit back, enjoy yourselves, just geeking out over here. Yeah, no, I knew Aveline, but for some reason, because we were having the conversation about Ahsoka earlier, like, I'm thinking Ahsoka. No, that's not the name. That's not her name. I know her name. That's funny. What future storylines do I want to see in the Star Wars universe? All of them. Like, there's nothing that I don't want to see him explore. And I apologize that I just cannot lock a focus on this. Let's see if that helps. So yeah, I'll take anything. This print would make a great top piece to one of my movie theater cups. Oh, probably. Oh, it's raining popcorn. Are you guys? Are y'all dropping the capagens in the chat? There we go. The AT-AT has AT-ATted the chat long enough. For now. Hey, WH Greenan. Got all this filament stuck to my socks. And pull back a tiny bit. It's kind of difficult to get a lock on the focus when it's just moving around so much, but there we go. That's not too bad. Idea for a Star Wars movie, a Star Wars story, Galaxy's Edge. You know, maybe one day Galaxy's Edge or Batu will make it. Don't know. Oh, finally getting back to you dueling each other. There hasn't been dueling going on for like weeks. Like there's like a duel drought. Boy, I tell you what, you know, as much as this is impressive on a camera, it's even more impressive in real life. Like it's outstanding. And this camera, honestly, it's probably close to matching the orange. It's a little brighter, slightly brighter than it is in real life, but it's pretty darn close. It's really close. My only question, and I don't see it all that often, but with this orange, I've seen it a couple times in very small spots. There's a couple spots you can see right there. It's like there's some like air bubbles like right in that crack, and I've seen those in just here and there. Now this isn't prevalent; it's not a tremendous issue, but is that moisture? It's probably moisture on my end. Just curious to know. Someone wants to duel me? Okay, I accept. Under extrusion. Okay, Squirrel Master, under extrusion. So I need to extrude more? Really? Well, I definitely I don't have any other anomalies apart from that, and it seems to happen in these cracks or layer changes. Well, because they're not. What I'm saying is they don't happen. They don't happen everywhere, right? But you can see it specifically on that line or cheek line. You cannot always fix that 100%. Another reason why I've been looking into getting one of those 3D pins, I added one to my wish list. I asked Builder's Mark and Krusty, and Builder's Mark recommended the Mint, and so I've got that on my list because what I would do is basically use that to kind of fill in some of the gaps and then kind of cake them over. You have a coasting feature? I probably do. I don't know. Oh, up close to the shine is awesome. I mean, I can get. That's as close as I can get. Well, actually, I can get that close. I can get way close. That's okay. That's too close. Like. There she is. It's a good camera. Now you can see why I like using this camera. What do we got? We got a follow? Is that what that was? Ah, Superbad 79. Oh, Superbad 79. I'm glad it was you. We were worried that Superbad 80 was going to show up. But Superbad 79, you're okay in our book. But as long as you don't bring Superbad 80 with you, we are okay. Orange is awesome. Indeed it is, Man Cave Hobbies. What else could I be printing in orange, though? What else? What else could I print in orange? View in your G-code or the Prusa Slicer, you'll see where the layer changes are. Match that to where you're seeing the marks. What would I be looking for, though, at those junction points? Like, I wouldn't know necessarily what I'm looking for yet. I tell you what, I didn't use a brim. Adhesion's been great. Like, it's a performer. The only other time that I noticed it was specifically on this particular piece. And I don't know if I can get, how close I can get here without getting in the way. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to get in focus. It may be too close. But there was a slight anomaly. Ah, there we go. So there was a slight anomaly up there. Like on the corner of a square. But that's it. And I know it was definitely not in the G code. Because I've used the model before. So I don't know what it could be. Outright. I don't know if I don't even know if I want to troubleshoot. Because like it's not that big of a deal. I don't want to make things worse. That's the thing about troubleshooting. Sometimes you make things worse. I do not want to make things worse. Oh, there's already a raffle running. My bad. Give it to good old Krusty. Or Liz. But yeah, I mean, like, I almost wonder how small I could go with this model before I start losing detail. I don't think there are a lot of details on her, though. Maybe with the designs that she has on each of her... Okay, they're not Laku. I think Laku is specific to Twi'leks, but let me see. Laku Togruta? Okay, yeah, I guess so. Laku can be on Togruta as well. Okay, so they are Laku. I didn't know that was a Togruta thing as well. But she's definitely not a Twi'lek. What do I plan on doing with the prints? I don't know. If I print one item every day for a year, that's about 2,500 items. Wait a minute, what? Every day for 1 year? That's 365 items, dude. I don't, and honestly, I have no idea. You apologize, you have to step away, you need to prep for the day ahead. That girl, Lee, aka Lily, quite alright, do what you're gonna do. I'm glad you're hanging. I'm glad you're here, glad you've joined us. Welcome aboard, and do your thing. You know, it's just like Aveline. Aveline sometimes will be planning for her day as she's tuning into the stream as well. It's good to have all y'all at any level, in any capacity. Well, LG is officially getting out of the smartphone business. Shocker. And we are just now shy of an hour left to go after approximately 6 hours in print. 51 minutes left. Ahsoka is looking good. A very determined expression on her face. Outstanding. LG News makes you sad? Really? Fix him, dude? Can we play Scriblio? We can. Pop over to Scriblio. Why not? Let's see here. We are going to not do that. I gotta make sure it's set up right. What? What are you calling for? Read my message out loud. Chris, you will not believe this conversation with my sister. Oh. Liz's sister is watching season 3 of The Expanse. Liz's sister is officially kicked out. I'm like, what did I do now? I'm getting the thing set up. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a ban for life. No. There's Scriblio. If you care to join. I've got to get that set up. Let me... Okay, what do I need to do next? Sorry, I'm like thinking through all the things I need to do here. There's Scribble. So we're set up there. It's ready. If anybody wants to join. Aveline made the request. I need to print an orange land speeder. That's not a bad idea. See, I'm just not. I'm not into the vehicles as much. Honestly. Well, it looks like no one's joining. Oh wait, because I sent everybody the wrong link. Okay, here, let's try this. Let's try this. Okay, here. There's the link. Sorry, this is the invite link. Everyone, my bad. My bad. No wait, do I make a new one? Crap, I gotta make a new one. This is a new one. Boy, I'm just screwing this up left and right. No, ignore those. Ignore those. This is the game link. Dang it. Oh, you're at work, so your attention's divided. Oh man. It's okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's one. Okay, there we go. Krusty got the right link. Krusty's good. Krusty's in. Getting more and more. Liz is in. Brian's in. Aveline's in. Restarted's in. Oh, someone's out. Someone was out pretty quickly. I think, God, how many do we get? We get 12? I think doesn't it cap at 12? Something like that. Now you won't be able to see the print unless I do a PIP, which I may do. All right, this looks like this is all we're gonna get. So we're gonna start the game. You can join if you want. You can join if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. And Liz has got to draw, and if she doesn't draw, then she's no friend of mine. Yes, I'm gonna guess what the word is gonna be. No. What? Oh! I can't spell tonight. Okay. I got it. I got it. Let me hang on just a second. I'm gonna flip over to the primary view. Oh, actually, let's do this. Let's do Tetris view. Copy over printer view to Scribble. There you go. Now y'all can see what the print is doing too. There we go. It's not exactly perfect, but Builder's Mark is drawing now. What the? It's doing a better job because I don't have my mouse on me here, so that's. Got it. You needed to use yellow. You needed to use yellow for that. Now you have to point it. You got to point at a certain thing. I don't want to give too much away. Woo! Got a lot of points there. Alright, restarted. You are up. Let's get restarted. Ha! Let's get restarted in here. Okay, we all guessed the same thing, I think. Got it. Good one, good one. See, restarted gets even more points because he got everybody to guess the word. That's a nice little bonus. Alright. It's a very detailed... What? I was close, but what? What is it? Y'all are got it, but I'm like, what? So, why I typed in T. Oh, but I thought I typed. Didn't I type in so? It was telling me. Oh, I guessed the. Never mind. I guessed the word. I guessed it right the first time. I'm an idiot. Here, I can actually, let me, oops. I already got that, so let me remove this. Give me a second. Oops, sorry, everyone. That's browser view. Let me go to, is it Tetris view? Yeah. Wait, is it me? Oh, crap. Sorry, fracking. Alright. You guys, you're watching the stream, you idiots. Well, yeah, it took me forever to draw that anyway. My bad. Sorry, everybody. I'm like, I didn't realize it was my turn that quickly. Getting back to Scribble screen here. Something green. Got it. I gotta learn to tweak in between Ghost. Nice, nice, nice. That's not exactly in perfect alignment, but it works. So you can see the print, but then you can also see the game. You can see me. That's what I was going for. All right. Fix some dudes here. Whoop! Barely got in first. Barely. Good one, Avaline. You can always count on Avaline. She'll nail it every time. Alright, Chi-Town Deke. Take care. What is it? I'm like, I was struggling in that. That's what I was thinking of, and I was just like, wait. What? Wait, wait. Why did you draw that? Kiwi. Avaline got it right at the last second, though. Unfortunately, you missed it by that much. Let's see here. We got 8 letters. Ah! I can't type! Dang it! I would have had it if I could type it! I would have had it first! Oh, I had it. I had it! I couldn't type it fast enough and I kept typoing. Aerosmith? Too good, too good. Ooh. What? What? Oh, I guess that's it. All right, Brian. My name's Brian, and so is my wife. Or I'm Brian, and so is my wife. Alright, is that it? Barely. Almost. I was this close to getting first. Restarted is right on my tail, too, here. It's a hell of a lot easier than friggin' car wash. Right, crusty. Five letters? Barely got it in before we started. Barely. But I'm telling you, those points will make all the difference. What? Oh, I know what that. Okay, I can see what that is. Oh boy. Crap. Yes! I want you all to guess the word. It's like key, because that gets me more points. Round 3 of 3. Fight! Got it. Not bad. Who's drawing right now? You're drawing very well, like fast. Like, I can't get that fast with my touchpad. I'm not on a touch screen. That's my problem. Is I need to be on a touch screen because then I could like fly. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Yeah, there we go. Good one. All right, Cine up. You are up. Hey, RC Maniac, good to see you. Barely got it. I was restarted again. Restarted's like he's right on my tail. If you look at the points, restarted is like hot on my tail. So like every split second decision matters. Good one. Good one. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water. Oh, everyone guessed it literally at the same time. That was great. That was great. Literally. Pizza. Dang it! And restarted, got it in first. I like how you kind of go back and kind of finish up the details too. Like, yeah, I got this, I got this. What is that, deer poop? Oh, of course, it's a cat. Yes, it's Liz. Dang it. Gotta keep that lead. Gotta keep that lead. All right, builder's mark. Make this good. No pressure. No pressure. All that in a bag of chips. Milk. Waste can. Oh, come on! Oh, you gave it away! That's no fair! I love how you all, like, have, like, enough time to breathe with this. What? I'm glad a lot of y'all aren't getting this, because that means more points for me. Usually. Oh, there's the countdown timer. There's the ticker. Wait, what's that? Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, I can see that. Woo! Restarted, just barely beat me. As long as I can stay ahead, just slightly ahead of restarted, I'll be fine. As long as I'm in competition, because it would take me really screwing up for him to overtake me at this point. Round 3 of 3, so there aren't too many sessions left here before we've got final. All right, Cruss. Dang it! Oh, restarted! You got that? Oh, he's that fast. He's my competition, man. That's where we're getting serious here. What? The hand? What? Man, her finger's broken, dude. Her thumb. Her thumbs are broken. Oh, man, cheese and crackers. Alright. Good job, everyone! Of course, you probably saw it on the screen. Yeah! I win! Yeah! I don't think I've lost a game yet. I don't think I've lost a game yet. I'm sure it'll happen. Touch wood. At some point, I will lose a game. There we go. Unbelievable. Oh, restarted was right. He was like right on my heel. Hot on my heel. Okay, you're out this round. Yeah, nice. Wait, hang on. Do I need to do this? Here's a raffle. Good luck, everyone. I've obviously never seen... Yeah, I don't know what palm trees look like. I'm like, I think this is what they look like. I live in freaking Washington. We have, like, pine trees, not palm trees. Ahsoka is looking amazing. Yeah, I kind of want to try her at a smaller scale to see how she turns out. Of all the night, I gotta send a picture of this to Yoko. We gotta meet up anyway, because she's got Vader Pogs for me, so I'll trade her Vader Pogs for an Ahsoka. But I want to see if I can get her a smaller one. Or I want to see if I can do a smaller Ahsoka. Because I do wonder just how small I can go. Like, I almost want to try half of this. Not just for speed, but... Palm trees were blowing my first night in Florida. Oh, man. Well, it wasn't my first night, but... I remember flying in, basically, into the middle of a friggin' tornado. I'm like, great. I had a dream about a tornado last night, too. Those used to be my biggest nightmares as a kid, tornadoes. Oh, super bad. Never heard from him. It wasn't really. It wasn't a Was it a tropical storm? It was. I thought it was a tornado, but I guess that's what they call them down there. Tropical storms. And I also want. I'm also thinking. Hang on. Yeah, so it looks like I've got a couple more of those kind of skips up the top of her head too. It's not like dramatic. It's not like, you know, horrible. But like I said, if I get a pin that I can basically go in and kind of fill, like just squeeze and then kind of fill in the blank and be fine. That's the number. That's the only reason I'd get a pin. I don't necessarily want to draw with them. I had a 3D printing pin before and it was a pain in the ass. And I almost kind of wonder if I can go with the lower infill too. Instead of this was a 15%, I might be able to go to 5, see how well it does. Yeah, it's definitely not. I didn't make it up. So I was watching Maricos' stream. It was a while ago. And I was like, what is this game? That looks like fun. And then the guy that we raided the other night, the one who does the Jenga, he was playing another game where you have to guess where on Earth a certain part of the map is, and you can look around, and then you guess, and then you can see how far away your actual guess is. I've definitely not memorized all the words. Even if I memorized all the words, it's not about memorizing the words, it's about being able to better translate the drawing. So it takes a combination of loose interpretation of drawings, a knowledge of words, and speed, agility. It's a combination of a lot of those things. GeoGuessr. I think that was it. GeoGuessr. It was interesting. You've seen all of these, the games? It was GeoGuessr. He played it on the stream, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Huh. Like, I would have been off on just about every one of them. California, though. I said one of them. I said a California. It uses Google Maps. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yes, everyone likes doing the same set of games. Yeah, because it's Twitch, right? So you get used to seeing the same things over. Someone does it, like, oh, that looks cool. I gotta try that. I like the fact that I can interact, right? And play the games with other people that are watching the streams. That, to me, is kind of fun. As long as I don't do Among Us. I haven't done that yet. I've wanted to, I just haven't. I don't know. It's not been a tremendous priority. Yeah, we're definitely getting to the top now. We're in the end game now. Yeah, I've had a lot to drink. I'm surprised I don't have to pee. Do I know any of the features coming to Twitch? Absolutely not. Nope. Nope. Do not. So this is interesting. So we got 19 minutes left to go. And I'm like thinking, gosh, are we that close? I mean, I guess we are close, but didn't realize we were that close. Krillin64, thank you for hanging. You wonder how Microsoft will destroy Discord? I hope they don't. I mean, I want Discord to have competition, for sure. And I like what... There's a couple things that I like what Twitter's doing. I like what Discord could be. I like the Discord stages feature. Like, basically having on guests and having hangouts and chats, and then people can listen in. I like that idea. It's the same thing with, like, Twitter Spaces. The problem is that people just don't... Not enough people have access to it. So... If they're smart, they will leave Discord alone. Uh-oh. What is going on there? Don't tell me. What happened? What the This is not good. Okay. It's in a spot where I hope it doesn't fall off. What the heck happened? Did you see that? Wait, it looks like... Oh, don't tell me I get this far into a print and then it's like, nah. Everything on the outside looks good. I wonder if it was something in the actual not structure, the infill, because I don't know what else it could be. It's as long as it's hanging on there and it's not gonna fall off. Boy, you want to talk about... Oh man, that would be bad. Yeah, it might just be a glob. It could be, because it just like appeared out of nowhere. Yes, mine. 37388. It is Snips. It is. In her Togrutan glory. You're thinking of attending TwitchCon if they have one virtually? I'd do that. Blob stuck to the head. Well, I don't see where it would have fallen off anywhere. At least on the model, outright. There's no, like, gaping hole. Everything looks good. Everything looks really, really freaking good. So I don't want this to... Oh, man. Talking about nerve-wracking. Thank you for following Saint Tolav. You found when it happened? Oh, boy. Do I dare? Looks like it was off the back. Look, because you can see the kind of the hair up the back. Like in the very, very, very back. Oh, no, no, no. In the front. Well, everything looks okay. There's just a little booger hanging on the... Alright, alright. I think we'll pull through. I hope we pull through. Happens occasionally, especially in the hot end. Is it super clean? I just cleaned or re-cleaned the hot end yesterday. I don't know if Krusty noticed. But I'm definitely going to give that another good scrub here in between before I put up the bigger cloud car to print overnight. Because I just cleaned it. Yeah, oh, I'm definitely going to let it be. I'm like, whoa. Use tweezers and grab that glob. Not while the printer's in mode. I mean, I could pause it, but... The place where you want to avoid those globs are when you change color. Oh, yeah, certainly. You know, right now, it's not really going anywhere. I don't want to... You do that all the time when mine are running? Yeah. Here, let me just reach in. Choop. It's seemingly stuck in place. It's not... I like living on the edge, apparently. Yeah. You just have to be fast, like catching a fly with chopsticks. Oh, Saint Olave. I am not that skilled. Oh, Schmidt. Yeah, I do want to pause it, because I do not want to get this far and then something happens here. So let me hit pause. Yeah. Oh, man. It's gonna zit, but it'll be fine. Comparatively to the larger zit, I'll be okay. You never have good luck resuming from a pause? I still need to do Mermaid Tail. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I've paused on this a couple times, and the first time I did it, I didn't have a problem, so I felt a little more confident doing it here. For the most part, this has been a champ. Now I just hope that... Oh yeah, it'll recover. Yep, I see no anomaly back there. If anything, the extra booger got pushed in. Gotta tell you, I'm pretty happy with the Prusa Mini Plus. So, yeah, Saint Olave, there's one other person who hangs out in this community who also has a Quiddy, or Quiddy? Ryan Pearson, a.k.a. Daily Pwn, an old friend of mine. I see he's light to orange, just like Ahsoka and the filaments. Oh, did this run out of battery? Wow. This thing sucks batteries like you wouldn't believe, as opposed to... Well, I guess there's moving parts, so... You believe it's cheaty? Fair enough. IP alcohol. Yeah, I've got a... in fact, before this print, I cleaned it again with the 99%? What do I have? 90, 99? 99.9% is what I use. I use wipes. So I clean it frequently enough. So it's definitely... I've not had too many issues with adhesion that weren't filament related, and I'm honing in. I'm very happy with... I'm not saying it because they sent it, but I'm very happy with the printed solid filament. Very happy with the Prusament. Very. It's going to look so good. I don't know if she's going to go on the display shelf, though. I don't know if she's going to be going back here. Because I think I'd want her more prominently displayed, possibly in Jedi's room. Because she really pops, you know? Because she's no Jedi. Hang on. There we go. Boy, she is taking shape. We are under 10 minutes. 9 minutes left to go. Yeah, I'm not sure why Daily Pwn picked up the Cheaty, if that's how you pronounce it, which sounds accurate. There's Liz popping in with a hi. Oh, my faces. Who asked for someone asked for emote only? Oh, Big Fan asked for emote only. Oh, posture check from No More 3. Sorry about that. Yeah, minus a couple of those anomalies, I'm good with this. Minor niggles. Woo! Look at all the emotes. Huge emote time. Y'all just pulling out your emote. What are you saving the emotes for the end of these prints? Unbelievable. Oh, she's looking good. So now, hello, thank you. Do you even know who this is? Did I tell you that?
No, Jedi did.
Jedi knew then. Here, thank you.
She's been running the time.
Jedi, what's your 27? Over. Isn't it 27? What's your 10? 27 location. What's your location? Like isn't that your 7? What's your 7? What's your 7? It's your 7.
All I know is 10 for me.
What's your 7? I think it's 7, right?
Roger that.
Hang on.
7. She's like,
CB radio terms. I want to say 7 is the location. It's CB radio talk, right?
yeah. Or truckers? Well, I guess they use
Yeah.
I heard you say you were thirsty.
No, yeah, thank you. Like,
Did you hand me this?
I did,
Oh.
because I had one, thank you. No, what are the, like, what are the 10 codes? There we go. 10-1. 10-1's receiving poorly. 10-2 is receiving well. 10-3 is stopped transmitting. 10-4. No, there's like, what's your 7? I want to say.
Say, the eagle has landed.
The eagle has landed.
Until very soon.
I repeat, the eagle has landed.
I dropped
No, it was what's your 20? That's it. 20. Thank you, everybody. What's your 20? I remember it was I said 27, but I remember it was like, because
Wait,
back,
what does that mean?
like, what's your location?
Oh, tell her. Say that means.
That means where are you? When someone asks what's your 20, that means what's your location.
My location is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
She's using that.
Can she hear that?
I don't think so.
She could hear that.
I know the drill. I know the drill. I know the drill. I know the drill.
I know the drill. Jedi, do you copy?
Yes, I do copy, Roger.
Can I get an update on your 20? We have a big spill up here. I'm gonna need you to 22 with mommy. 23. Need a 22 with mommy. That means report in person 2.
What's your highest bounty?
I asked her if she saw any villains to let me know.
I don't know if she can hear that. Because she's not responding to it. Is it green on the other one?
Yeah, it stays green.
And well, this is a better. It's got to have a better signal.
Yeah.
It sounds clearer.
Well, she's been using it as a flashlight.
Yeah.
So it works. I mean, like.
It sounds clear, and it uses bigger batteries too. So don't strip those
No,
nuts.
it's cool because like if you're doing it in the dark.
You know what I'm saying? We had a booger on that come up, but it's fine. I pulled it off. I was a little nervous. No, everything's great.
Mommy has been captured, but has been released.
I heard that.
I was captured.
I did what I had to.
You can't hear it, can you?
I want my next job.
Can you hear that?
Oh wait,
I want my next job.
yeah. You have to push it at the same time. Only push it at the same time. Right?
I think so. Thank you for following Alex Cervantes 21.
I heard it.
The next thing I want to do is get the. I got the Ahsoka. I want to do the second cloud car. It's already on there too. Okay, I sliced it ahead of time. Pretty sure it's the bigger one. Let's see if it is. That's definitely the bigger one. Oh, Ahsoka's looking so good. Why sad?
I gotta have more cowbell.
Well, I don't have the cowbell. Jedi took the cowbell. Fix him, dude. She hasn't brought it back. Closest thing I got is the... It's the Galaxy's version of a cowbell. Looking good. But looking real good. Togruta real good. All right. Ahsoka. Everything's Ahsoka. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything's Ahsoka. No support's a dream. Print it. Print it real good. Print it. Dang, dude. This is really only second or third quote-unquote larger bust, and this was not even to scale bust. Or it was scale. This is 50%, I think. I'm going to try another one of her, though. I'm going to go a little smaller. Got a little bit of stringing. Not horrible, though. And you take a lighter to it. All right. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, this is spectacular. Hang on. Let me get this going here. 6 hours and 36 minutes on that. Cloud car is going to go for about 5. Oh, it's going to go for 7, actually. This is going to take a while. So that's the reason why I want to start that. Here we go. Going to come over to the other camera. This is who we got. We got an Ahsoka Tano with printed solid Jesse PLA. What is it? Brad's Orange. with the glitter. Very nice detail. I really, if there are any anomalies, they're very minor. Like I said, there's some skipped parts, which I may want to go in and clean up with a 3D printing pen. You can see the artist mark cleverly placed behind one of her lacou back there. Like, this is absolutely spectacular. I mean, like, for a design, it's very, it's almost like it's a very adolescent, like, on the cusp between a very younger Ahsoka Tano and an older Ahsoka Tano. So not, like, pure one direction or another. Like, if Jedi knows who it is, like, it's a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It's a great color. For Ahsoka, like, it's, this one stands out, dude. Like, you could give, this is quality to the point where you could give this as a gift. And I'm sure someone would be just kind of blown away, like, oh, wow. That's spectacular. Like, if they knew anything about the Clone Wars, if they liked the Clone Wars or Rebels or anything like that, like, yeah, they would love this. So I'm just cleaning off some of the finer points there. The Ahsoka Tano bust. This works. This works tremendously. Now, some people would go as far as the to paint. But I don't know. I guess I like the look. I like the look because it's ostensibly a print, and so I kind of want it to look like a print. And I know that sounds really weird, but it's like I don't want it to be something more than it already is, and so I don't want to try to hide the fact that it is a print. And so I feel that's as much a part of the color and the style as anything. So, yeah, this is spectacular. Oh wow. That's a nice Ahsoka Tano. There's a great Ahsoka. Okay, Ahsoka, you can hang out right there for now. There you go. So, see, she pops back there. Wait until I do a Vader one. Because I will. You agree with that, especially since you hate sanding? Yeah, I'm not a crafter. I don't really sand. I don't... Oh, man, that globbed up there, too, didn't it? Hang on. I'm having adhesion problems. I kind of want to stop this and clean that, because I'm not sure what's going on with it. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, especially for the first layer. Well, because it's like, wait a minute. Like, that's not right. And it's coming up, too. So, I want to clean that nozzle. Should still be hot enough. I didn't think it mattered, but... Elbow cam. Clean nozzle and the bed. Yep. Way ahead of you, buddy. Nozzle has been cleaned. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. And nozzle definitely looks clean. Let's try this again. That's why it's good to stick around for the first layer. I missed a spot? Where'd I miss the spot? Where? Who else has to crank up the volume? Really? Is my volume bad? Well, when I'm not in front of the microphone, it's going to be lower. But, like, when I'm sitting here, it should definitely be enough, dude. Because I'm tilting right, like, I'm peaking right at the beginning of the red. So you shouldn't have to, you definitely should not have to crank the volume. When I'm not in front of the mic, it's going to be different. Because this is a different kind of microphone than it was before, so. But now, I want to see how it goes this time, because I'm not sure what else I could do. Because I mean, I just finished successfully printing the other one, so it'd be really weird that I just start having issues now. Except for that. I got my Perillo popcorn. Oh, hang on. There you go. I need a clip-on? No. Well, let me put it this way. I was using a clip-on, just not clipped on. And I started having the audio clipping issues the other day. So, first process of elimination was eliminating anything that was potentially connected to a wireless signal. So, got rid of that. I'm wired again. And despite its shortcomings, it will work. Probably not going to need this for too much longer, but everything's looking good. Oh, this is where it's looking good. Yep, think it just needed that extra cleaning. Much better. Yeah. Yep, they're sticking. You're printing the Elder Wand. Oh, nice. Red Diamond Sax. That's cool. So, like, Jedi kind of watched Harry Potter the other day. I guess she didn't watch too much of it. I guess she kind of got scared. I really want her to watch that with Mommy and Daddy, though. I want to see if she'll get a kick out of it. I don't know. I'm not necessarily into the Harry Potter stuff, like, to collect, right? Just like Star Trek. I even came this close to printing some gold pressed Latinum, and I'm like, do I really want that? Harry Potter can get dark. Dude, the whole series is dark. Which would have been amazing growing up. Like, I can imagine. She needs to grow a little more. Yeah. I tend to agree. Because Star Wars, I mean, Star Wars is fantasy, and it's easy for her to see it as a story, but Harry Potter is definitely based in the real world. Clean the bed and nozzle every print because your greasy hands are the problem. Yeah. I believe it. But honestly, I mean, I'll be honest. I have not had that much adhesion issues at all with any of the filaments. You grew up on Harry Potter? See, I grew up in the 80s, so everything was scary anyway. That sentence is also crazy to think about. You're 30, so you grew up with Harry Potter? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. Her friends are in it, or into it. She's seen the Lego. There's a girl on YouTube who plays with Harry Potter Lego bricks. Yeah, face grabbers from Alien. Yeah, that was scary. I did not like Alien. I'm not into horror, gore, or anything like that. Sorry. Why do I think the Netflix version of The Dark Crystal failed? I don't know. Couldn't find an audience. Wasn't marketed very well. I don't know. I'd like to see a new season, though, that's for sure. Dark Crystal was great. You grew up in the 70s, so it was Star Wars, Jaws, and Action Man. Never watched Jaws. Never seen it. Believe it or not. I know I need to. There are certain films that I'm like, I probably need to watch that. Posture Jack, thank you, Uber Superfly. Everyone who didn't see it went, what's Dark Crystal? Yeah. There's no, it wasn't, that was the problem, is that they just didn't do a very good job positioning it. They based it upon nostalgia alone, and that wasn't enough. Because in my head, it wasn't that long ago. Man, I hear you. Trust me, it gets worse the older you get. Because I have to pause and consider that basically in like approximately 2 more years, I'll be 50. I'm 58 this year. 48 this year. Who was the guy who called me a boomer the other day for talking about something? What was it? We were talking about cassette tapes or something. He said, okay, boomer, or whatever. Oh, boomer. I'm like, what? I'm not a boomer. RC, was it you? I thought it was someone else. I don't know if I remember the username. I didn't think it was you. Like, I know your username. Best space spoof film besides Spaceballs? I don't know. Oh, Galaxy Quest. Easily. In fact, I'll go as far as to say I enjoyed Galaxy Quest differently, but probably more than Spaceballs. Everyone's a boomer now, Obi-Wan Stoney. Oh, RC Maniac, what were you referring to? Looks like I got good adhesion. This is going to be a nice twin cloud car pilot tomorrow morning. Oh, David. Give me a second. I will pull it up for you. Breathtaking. Only had a few issues here. There's some skipped spots, but I'd like to get a hold of. I just added something, a 3D printer pin to my wish list to kind of fill in those gaps. The artist insignia is back here in between her Laku. There it is, like tucked away there. No supports. Very fine detailing. Snips. If you know, you know. So, yeah, she came out really, really, really well. Like, astoundingly well. Let me put it this way. Anybody who's a fan knows. You know. Don't know where she's going to go yet. I have a feeling Jedi is going to abscond with her. My good old Atari adventure bat. I started to complain about something that has generally reached mass acceptance, and you responded, "Okay, boomer." That's what it was. I like how someone calls you a boomer. That's like offensive now. Like, no, what? I am proudly Gen X. I don't plan on painting. I haven't really planned on doing that a lot with my prints. Ahsoka will be no exception. I'm not really a crafter like that. I'm not. I've seen what other people can do, and I know practice makes perfect, and I enjoy miniatures greatly, but I enjoy a finished miniature, not necessarily the process or the sense of ownership. Like, I am very happy to have an Ahsoka print, and I'm going to be doing another one at a smaller scale to see how small she can go, because then I can give them out, you know? I mean, I can give all of them out, but I want to see how well the 3D printer pen might work to help fill in some of those skips from the print. But I mean, the filament's working like a charm. Untitled Labyrinth spinoff. Oh, nice. I also enjoyed Labyrinth. Not as much as Dark Crystal for 80s fantasy. Being a boomer would be nice. You'd have Social Security, Medicaid benefits, owning a home, not 50K in debt. Uh-huh. I hear ya. We got lucky. I mean, I had to work for it. I had to work my tail off. Everything that we now enjoy is because of the work that I put into it. And I started with student debt too. But never did loans. Worked largely online. Didn't really have anything to start with apart from debt and an interest in the internet. Long before there was a passion economy. Now everybody can. I mean, I've seen people from everywhere just take off out of nowhere. And I love that about the passion economy. The creator economy. I love that. So, we are now we're tilting into 9 o'clock hour. I've done my print. I've got... Sorry, just checking something here. Sorry, got some... Should be good. I printed a smaller version of this and it was fine, so... If I'm considering the 3D pen, I am, yes. I'll probably stick with PLA. My goal would be to just use the same filament and feed the filament in through the pen, assuming I can do that. Gen X was promised all that, then had to take away in college. Yeah, I had, upon graduation, I want to say 10,000 in debt, which is like nothing these days. But it's still, that was, starting out, that's feeling insurmountable, right? Thank you, Man Cave. Yeah, I'm probably going to be winding down after we find someone to raid. It was daunting. And, paid it down every month. I remember just, thinking, wow, I can't wait for this to be done. And a year or two after graduating, I got my book deal. My first book deal. And the price that was offered, I basically said, okay, well, I'm going to use it to pay off my student loans. And I did. That's how I got out of student loans. Book deal that I got for my interest with email publishing back in the day when I was doing Locker Gnome. This is long before Tech TV. A lot of people think I came out of nowhere. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It was everything I was doing before Tech TV that landed me the opportunity for Tech TV. And then certainly everything I did after Tech TV that had everything to do with what I was doing before I was at Tech TV. So, Tech TV was a blip. Tech TV was a mouse part. A fun little mouse part, but people forget that. I mean, I'm not defined in 22 years of doing something by just 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Oh, deviously mango streaming? Okay. Who's Ati Misk? Obi-Wan Stoney says, I quit my job at the helium factory. I will not be spoken to in that tone. That's funny. RC Maniac notes, a whole bunch of us would love to get a home of our own. News. That's because you don't save, don't have the work ethic, etc. The people who say that say what the news repeats. I bought my home for $8,000 in the 1940s, and now it's worth $400,000. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're not, I mean, I'll go deeper, man. It's not just about when you bought into the system, but where you were and where your parents were. Everything my parents were impacted me. Everything their parents were impacted me. Like, it's generational. So imagine that, you know, being born into wealth or being born into poverty and having those variables at play. Variables that you don't directly see but are still institutionalized, making it that much more of a challenge to escape that which society imposes upon you. To get further ahead, you need education, right? Well, to get education, you need to pay for it, or you can take out loans. And so you become a part of the system to get ahead in the system, and you may never escape it. I know people who, I mean, I can't even, for about as long as I've been out of college, they are still in student debt. And we're not talking like medical school or anything crazy like that, or law school, like just, you know, educators, people who teach for a living are in debt. And I'm like, you know, it would send one hell of a message to America to, yeah, pay our teachers better, for sure, but also forgive their debt. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be, you know, wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't we get even better teachers, wouldn't you think? You know, to take the stress and strain so they don't have to take second jobs because their primary job is to teach our kids, right? We want them focusing on that, right? Don't we? Wouldn't we? Man, I know how regular life seeps into the things that I do, so I can only imagine what it's like being responsible for, you know, multiple kids and in an environment that, you know, may not be conducive to the best practices, because it depends on where you go. So, yeah, I was not lucky, but I worked my angles, and that's it's unfortunate. What's your 20? What's your 20? All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, cool. He building Gundam? I know someone who'd like that. Although I think I am gonna do Deviously Mango, because we haven't rated him yet, and he hangs out at times. So I'm big into supporting the people who support this community like that. And me saying Tech TV doesn't count for the drinking game. What's with the baby crying in deep voice on the two-ways? Dude, have you never seen The Mandalorian? Builder's Mark. Have you never seen The Mandalorian? For real? For real? Oh, Mango is done? That happened last night with Never Let the Machines Win. Like, I'm like, hey, let's raid him, and I'm pressing the button, and then he wraps up. I'm like, for real? I hate when that happens. And I'm not sure if there's anybody else that we haven't raided recently. Hang on, who's this? I think the problem is I'm pretty sure we've raided a few of these people already. So I just don't want to raid the same people over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So I like trying to find different people. Not that there's anything wrong with raiding the same people over and over again. But I just like spreading the love. Meeting new folks. Crossing the streams. But I like the chatters too. I like the people who hang out and chat. Didn't we rate? Yeah, we rated him the other night, the miniature painting guy. Real Ben Feldman, we also rated. Yoko is finishing. Oh, she's finishing up the Winnie the Pooh set. Panfred Nudo is also streaming. He's doing Millennium Falcon. Okay, now it comes down to, at this stage, this is what I'm seeing right now. There's also, I don't think we've rated this guy. Grim Acres. He's playing with cars and he's doing some Technic build, it looks like. He's also got points and duels and slots and stuff. So let's rate him. He's doing Lego stuff, and we have not rated him yet, and I'm following him. So we did business recently though. I'm thinking Grim Acres. Fred really engages. He does. Bald Engineer. Thank you for following, Jorge. You have 65 kids in your class, Avaline? Oh, man. That's a lot. Dude, I can't even handle one, let alone 65. Yeah, find someone with 0 viewers. Yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of the goal. You know, and Grim Acres just had a few seconds ago, and he's at 22 now. And so he looks like he's a good interactor. I like those who really, truly interact. And I'll pop into their streams, the other people's streams anyway, but... is that a collector's cup from one of the movie openings? This? No, this is Dollar Tree. Who's this? Gunpla? Yeah, I don't know about the model builders like that. Alright, I think we found our person, Grim Acres. Just gonna try it. Gonna see what happens. We don't know. We don't know how it's gonna go. Give anybody a shot once, and then see what happens. Okay, everybody, thank you for hanging out for the Ahsoka print. I'm gonna be, basically, what I'm printing now is a double-scale Cloud car from Bespin and Cloud City. Hope it comes together well. I'll find out tomorrow morning. Hopefully no snags. And then I'll wake up and then go, yay! Cloud car. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for the level 5 hype train. That was awesome to see. Appreciate that. Monday is happening, whether we want it to or not. I need to charge batteries. I need to clean up. I need to get things set up for Monday. Oh, Monday. But the bright spot in Monday is that you will be back, because I will be back at 6 p.m. with something new to print. Tomorrow, I may be back to the gold, because there are a couple things that I want to do in that gold, and I think they may run into the stream, so that the orange may not be... The orange will be back, because there's also other things I want to print in orange. But there are a couple things I want to do in gold before too long that I had been looking forward to. I totally forgot I wanted to do in gold. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for following. Thank you for joining Discord. There is the Discord server. There you can get announcements. You can interact. There's not a lot of activity there, so don't expect much. Nothing really planned there, but it's a great place to put your photos for other people to see the things that you're printing, the things that you're doing, the things that you're interested in, getting tagged to be reminded that, you know, we're going to be streaming soon, the next time we go to stream. So Discord's generally been a pretty good place for a lot of that. As I spit all over a screen I just cleaned. Yes, RC Maniac, I am aware of the origins of Brad's Orange. Which is, it's a great story. It's a fantastic story. So, Cine Up 76 is taking tomorrow off. Oh, you are so lucky. Wish I was taking a day off too. Unfortunately, I will not. I will be back at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Gonna set to raid Grim Acres. So everyone be nice, be kind. If you love Lego, he looks like he's a great chatter. He's about my age, it looks like, because he's got the grays, so I'm happy about that. Thank you, everybody. And we're going to raid him. We're going to surprise the hell out of this guy, aren't we? Do I notice anybody in his chat? No. Canadian Papa Bear. No, I don't know. I was seeing if I recognized anybody else, but I'm already following him. So we're going to raid Grim Acres. We're going to, like, more than double his audience. Like that. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. I will see everybody back tomorrow around 6 p.m. Going to give everybody some extra points here before the raid. Add points all. Y'all just got 100,000 points. Just like that. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for sticking around. May the Force be with you. Always. Tuscan rating in 3, 2, 1. No! No! He's getting ready to stop.